how we work with AT&T and within those sales
All
groups.
right. All right. Chapter 15, global marketing, and right now we're going to talk about market segmentation. How does your company do market segmentation? You said your company works with AT&T.
Correct. So we are actually a supplier to AT&T. We do all of our managed services on behalf of them, and AT&T ultimately bills their customers. AT&T is actually broken down into 3 different distinct market segments. There is the select markets, which are all typically really small organizations we do some business with. They have a premier client group, which is mid-size organizations, which we do a lot of business with. And then they also have an enterprise sales group called Signature, and these are going to be your Global 1000 type organizations. That's where I really try to spend most of my time and emphasis is in that larger segment of group of customers within AT&T. So as AT&T brings us an opportunity, typically it's something that they cannot do or fulfill internally, they bring it to us for a customized solution in regards to managing and monitoring these global networks. Since we're a supplier, we actually offer wholesale rates that have been pre-negotiated with AT&T, and AT&T in turn takes my wholesale rates and marks them up and folds them into the deal, which is really going to be dependent upon the finances of the deal. The carrier circuit information, the equipment resale portion of this, who is physically going to deploy this infrastructure. All of those things will make a difference in regards to how AT&T finally delivers that price to the end user. There's also some fluctuations of how AT&T prices being in country because of some things like VAT taxes in India and other elements that AT&T has to mark up to be able to provide that service in that particular country.
Can you elaborate more on the pricing strategies that you and GLS uses when going to other countries?
Sure. Well, in our particular case, it's very simple because we are going to be device oriented. So my price is going to be per router or per switch or per server or whatever. Location doesn't matter to me. So in this particular environment with AT&T, they would give me a bill of material, which is the total number of devices or inventory that they want us to manage, and we would generate that price based on that. But again, once it gets deployed, the location doesn't matter because we're actually monitoring and managing an IP address, and so location is really independent on what we're doing.
And when you're developing a new product or service and you're going to AT&T or other companies, how do you develop this and tell them that you're better and that you're the solution for the problem?
We develop those particular products and solutions and offerings based on typically on what the our current customer wants. One of the things that's nice is we're very flexible in regards to what we can do for these organizations. So in the case of WAN acceleration, which is a new and upcoming product on the world market, we've actually identified that AT&T internally does not manage WAN acceleration products very well. They also do not do executive level reporting and diagnosis within that particular platform. So what we did at GLS is realize that there was an opportunity to certify a couple of engineers on Riverbed, which is one example of WAN acceleration products, and take that back to AT&T and show them and demonstrate that we are superior than the rest of my peers in managing and monitoring WAN acceleration solutions. By taking that particular strategy back to AT&T, we are actually now a certified supplier of one of AT&T's internal products, which is something that looks like AT&T is delivering this, but they're actually outsourcing to GLS to provide WAN acceleration services for their customers on a global basis. So it came out of the need that there was a new product that was hitting the market that a lot of customers were looking for and needing help on. We went out there and identified expertise and opportunity and developed a solution there.
Well, there you have it.